Because, guys, we are getting ourselves into game one of the quarterfinals, and you, as always at home, are part of the experience. Tweet at LoL with the hashtag FWWin or hashtag O.
So that means Miffy is likely going to skill heal and just end up playing sustain, unless he goes for combo and some aggression. Oh, he's going in.
Goes right in.
Double knockup in, and Elspeth's drum, but Ignite is on. Black Shield mean nothing. There is already a first blood. There is a time where Black Shield was down. Does not have Flashy, just burned it now. He's running away from a binding, and Carson will end the knockup. Now there are multiple TPs available, and the team is coming in. Carson now on the wrong side. A flash body slam by Amazing. Gets the second kill for Origin. The way it needs to be, and he's up on the top side in case there is some kind of dive to be had. Looks like that's not the case, though. It's Niels on the bad side of a trade. His support is not around, still taking a ton of damage. 200 HP, and now comes the teleports. Peke and Soaz both have them. They're both in already. The wall missed, but NL loses flash as soon as he gets it back. Soaz lands the upper hand. 2 more attacks will do it. Sword Art's only dead. He's gonna bleed to death. NL makes it 4 deaths, and Origin are incredibly far ahead.
A complete opposite of what the stats have shown us. We prepared for this match. We prepared for a very dull early game right now. Amazing, though, has to get away from Maple.
Looks like we brought our Prenzel sharpness, because it's certainly anything but dull here. Amazing trying to run out. Maple puts in the Ignite. W will kill him. Onto the turret he goes. Flash Wolves get their first Dragon attempt here for Origin. There aren't many good wards for the Flash Wolves, and there's going to be no contest.
And this is usually
It and actually wastes a little bit of mana doing that.
I did not know about this.
He got it about 6 months ago. Meanwhile, top lane fight. Soaz feeling good about basketballs, orbiting his opponent, but Carson now showing up as well, and it's going to be quite hard for the Darius manages to land one tick of the heal, but Sword Art out to land the ulti, and Stakes in there as well. The entire team is top lane as punishment for Origin taking a dragon.
That is a lot of people in the top lane.
Second time by teleports. But as we've been talking on a little bit, the game has been stale. As I say that, we may see some action though.
Flash, headbutt, Pulverize comes in, Maple goes back in! Whoa, the massive outplay, jumps back, Juke Smithy.
Had died 29 times there. It feels like Origin is continuing to push these sides and
look,
usually suffering some casualties.
Flash Wolves finding it yet again, but there is double teleport, spell shields, the first distortion. Trying to get away, a bunch of blinds come through, and here comes everybody. Peke trying to get away from this one. Carson half health, knockup comes through, but it doesn't do all that much for him. Niels forced to run and hide, he's almost out of health there. Soaz in the front lines, forced to run from the Rockets. The zap hits Soaz though, which means Maple can come in for the chain. Soaz will be rooted for another couple of seconds. Here comes the team. Snake! Oh dear! Poaches an egg as Peke goes down, and Flash Wolves take
The team. Backwards chain is not the best way to start this, but they do have a Nivea zoned out. This could be a fight.
Attempt of steal for Carson will not happen. Sword Art down to half health. Black shields himself, so Maple goes in. Chains only Mithy. He could re-engage his pops the ulti and flashes to leave headbutts immediate to go out as well. Silveralt was already popped in his timed out, and now Stake will look for a slow. One auto attack would slow chain Mithy. They're gonna go for this one. The chain will land headbutt. It won't create enough distance, and that will be a kill for NL with the Super Mega Death Rock. Mind, there are kind of 2 teleports per team here as far as matching map movements. A great find on a Peke. Chompers underneath. Not good for the Anivia. Pops the egg, and now here comes the follow-up. Has nowhere to run. Eggs don't seem to roll uphill. Peke goes down 7-4 for Flash Wolves.
Binding to chain to Chompers is just no escape once they're getting hit by this first CC, and Origin is just not grouped at the
collapse. They have a fantastic team to collapse on that Baron area.
Whoa, Havoc getting collapsed on right there. Anivia melts, Maple gets another one. 4-0 and 4 for him. Now Minty caught up, has to pop the ulti, but does he really?
Nice slow, it's just, there it is.
They look for the play into NL. Black Shield comes in before explosive cast cam, but Soaz trying to frontline for the team. Amazing, incredibly low. One last rocket does it. The
Stake's flanking.
Well, unfortunately, the team can't join yet thanks to the Anivia Crystallize, so Stake will just buy some time with the Frozen Mallet. Undeterred, though, keeps the CC going towards Mithy, and yes, these guys are going to chase. Anivia stops it.
Dead, so this is in vision of Flash Wolf. They're trying to collapse. They gotta finish it.
Amazing can jump over the wall. Who's gonna win the smite? It goes to the red team. That goes to Origin. Here's the battle. Karsa alone in front, absorbing, gets dunked. Soaz is online. Maple's down. He's still going. He doesn't get the third as Azonius comes across. He gets some damage on his stake. He gets the kill. He's on to NL, and it's good to save the game. Soaz gets a pentakill after Baron.
And that's how he was hitting the outer ring of his Q to heal up and power tank the game. And instead of trading a Baron for a Dragon, they have their Origin push.
Gonna try for it right here. Stone of the wall will not land. Early Black Shield comes in. Now Maple around the back. Doesn't get much done, but Amazing is overcommitted, and he's gonna get picked up. Carso low on the backside, so is Sword Art.
This time, Flash was have NL in the fight from...
It comes in.
They're trying to get that pick onto NL. They know he has no flash.
Black Shield in, and Karsa front lines for the team. Buys a whole lot of time. Flash the way. Sword Art also buys a lot of room, but Soaz has reached the back line. However, Amazing got picked off. It's a 1-for-0 so far to Flash Wolves. Stake goes back in. He does have the ulti if he rebuilds Meganar. Flashes for the slow on Peke. NL wants in. Gets chunked out by a boomerang. Still hitting Peke, though. There's the zap. There's the hit. He's an egg. That's going to be a 2-for-0 to Flash Wolves.
Origin, they didn't have the vision control at the Dragon Pit. They're going to try and trade for Baron, but the timers were desynced by 10 seconds. So how much Baron can they get, and how well can they run away? Last time this resulted in a pentakill, but Peke's running a little low on his mana pool. He has a blue buff.
They're just two-manning it, and it's gonna go down. There's a second bear of the game, and here comes the fight. Flash Wolves on Dragon 1 at least have some stats. Here's the engage. Niels flashes for an auto onto Maple. A couple of knock-ins come through, and so has wreaking havoc on the sides. Niels is still safe. Peke lands a stun. Sword Art goes down. Meganar does almost nothing, and Stake is the second kill of the fight. It's 2 for X.
It's people to the backline of Flash Wolves. They leave themselves exposed. Now they dive.
They're gonna go for it. Turret goes down. Sliver ults in. So as the front as well. And look at Stake getting forced out. He is a barrel away from death. Niels gets the kill. It's a 5v4. A gigantic minion line. Gonna be hard to answer. So as gets a shield. He walks forward. This turret is nearly already dead. Amazing takes a big chunk of his health bar. Rockets come in. That crit would have killed him, but it was only a normal hit right there. Another chunk comes through. NL forced to flash over the Anivia wall, but the inhibitor turret is dead, and Origin are not deterred.
You can see Peke's Liandry's Anivia is doing a number on
Meganar before the Dragon fight. That's why you saw Peke hit him over, but they're now rotated in position. This could be an end of the game.
It's a classic Origin play. Just when you think they're going for a Dragon, they go for your base. Everyone is ahead of them.
Everyone who's ever on a team with this Peke knows this move. They're already into the base, and Flash Wolves go, dude, where's my base? Too late, it's already gone without even getting a kill. Origin dropped the Nexus in game 1.
Classic Peke Soad shot calling, but it's actually
Portion boots to get out of those ultis.
Yeah, and you talk about long duration Nivi ults, but both Victor ult and Malphite ult can stop that, so it might be a tough road ahead for Origin, but if you believe that they can do it, they're on the blue side this time around. Tweet hashtag OG went at LoL Esports, or if you think Flash Wolves can make that comeback and bring it at least to a game 4, hashtag
To get back to lane to keep the wave clear up, so it's impossible to kill Soas's tower, it's impossible to kill Peke's tower, it's maybe possible to kill Karsa in a jungle though.
They're gonna eat him up. Spiders for lunch, and here we go. A bunch of bursts comes in, forced to flash. Black Shield is on, and they're gonna turn back onto Amazing. First blood comes through, the rocket misses, but here comes Anivia, and another kill comes back 1-for-1, and Origin leave the jungle.
Maple's just having to walk through those places.
Uh-oh, the whole team's going around, and Amazing tanks a binding to the face. The stun comes back through, and Karsa flashing away, but it doesn't matter because the Chaos Storm. Maple gets the kill. A great flank by the Flash Wolves. Use that to join this fight, though, and it looks like he just might. Here comes the re-engage on a 1-hit point ward. Karsa comes back in, Stake to buy some time, and the Dragon goes to Flash Wolf, but the fight is not done yet. Stake comes up with the rest of the team, walks towards the left. They do not yet look for Peke here. Cocoon misses. They will not land the stun on Karsa, who repels up. So it's going to look for the Glitter Lance. Does land it. Karsa very low, has to flash.
Pressure going on for Origin. We've been talking so much about these Victor builds. We haven't really talked about how Flash Wolves is getting crushed.
And look at all those damage coming across, though. And Niels predicts the flash, but burns Rend, but only to get rid of some minions. So he's got the Rend back up for Stake. Stake ults over the wall, and there's the flash. Another Rend, but Niels no longer has any CC. This Q could allow Stake to run the hops. Still landing. It's a long range snipe. Actually gets the kill.
That's a flank.
And here comes Smithy, gets stunned, gets pretty deaded. Maybe not the greatest, Soaz forced to flash away. Rocket not gonna land, but Niels.
Amazing and Miffy shouldn't be up that far in the mid lane initially. But because they always find these good plays, they do stay ahead.
But, you know, he's got, yeah, there you go. You get a teammate.
Stake is right there, though.
Gets knocked up. Miffy's got to be a bit careful. Has some gray health, though. Stake doesn't really want to be in this fight. Has ulti. There we go. A massive knockup. And here comes the chain CC and the damage. There come the resets, and Jinx is excited to start knocking people down. Peke has to flash. Zap will hit. Oh, the wall. No, Peke. The wall buys some time, but the binding lands. And here comes the re-engage. Cocoon on a Chompers on the death. And Flash Wolves kill everybody.
It's unbelievable the way Flash Wolves consistently finds these team fights, but it's not quite over yet. Rek'Sai on the way. Neil's sealed up. These are some very low Flash Wolves, but they pack a lot of damage.
And he comes in amazing. He cannot be
He's
allowed to
crazy.
steal this. And Sword Art does die. It's a 1-for-1. Baron still goes over. Niels has to run. Dodge
Nice
the
juke.
zap.
Oh, that's the Victor speed, though.
And he's a pretty quick one. Maple says goodbye. 8-3 Flash Wolves.
Isn't maxing
Look at
with
mid, though.
his last spell. Origin
It's
trying to
getting
cross
pushed
mid.
in. But they're afraid. Even though
wait.
Malphite ulti is down, the whole team is mid lane. They're not even attacking this turret right now. The minions all die off.
Maple's very far off, though.
That's
Sword
huge
Art, though,
wall.
on the wrong side of the wall. That is a big one. He eats him as well. Tom Kench will get the first one. Minty gets the kill credit. The knockup goes only onto the support, and they push in, and they caught NL. Goodbye. 3 kills for Origin.
And these are 40-second death timers with a minion wave in tow. How much can Origin get out of this, especially if Soaz can stop the recalls?
He
Flash
works it.
moves completely lost in rotation here. Their base is getting smashed.
Oh my god. So as he stopped both recalls, Origin's gonna get a lot.
No one's in the base at all for another 25 seconds when the respawns come through. The inhibitor is a formality. Meanwhile, Minty joins for the fight on the stakes, so they're taking a finger, an arm, and maybe the whole body. Inhibitor will drop. The minion wave is gone in mid. There's no comeback there.
Maple's gonna go for a kill here, though.
So Wise is out of mana. He puts a shield onto himself. The flash in. There's the Chaos Storm. There's the kill. Maple is scary. Minty's shield's going to end. There's another attempt, but a great wall comes in. The double stun in, but still a double kill for Maple.
Respectable play on both.
The persistent damage of a Lichbane. Niels really wants it. He feels so safe.
Yeah, this
gonna
is
find
the
a couple of
aggression
flows.
right here from him, but the Malphite teleport is in. Where's the fight?
Oh, they're going to go back on towards Sword Art. Minty tosses himself backwards. Niels runs away, dodges the rocket. Sword Art, Black Shield on himself, Locket as well on him. But a few more attacks will do it. There's the red, there's the kill for Niels. And Amazing finds the knockup on a Karsa. Gravity will buy some time, jumps over the wall to the Wolves. The Karsa's flashless. He's got nowhere to go.
And this was actually just a fantastic team fight realization from Minty. Instead of tunnel visioning and throwing himself forward,
He wasn't under much threat. Oh, there's the inhibitor wall.
Karsa has to jump away, and Amazing is already there for the knockup, but maybe he didn't want to go this way. Could have been a misclick, has to run and hide. Gets eaten by Minty, who takes a fair bit of damage. Pushes himself back out. Amazing pops out of the stomach, and now
Where's the turn?
We're going to see Stake go in. 2-man knockup, Peke and Niels. Rocket on the side, Minty gets the shield. Stake going to get dropped dangerously low. He does not go down, though, and NL tries to run. Flashes the wall, stays alive. Binding on the Niels' face. QSS on the chase, gets the kill on a rampage. Stake recalling dangerously, and Maple is crushing faces.
Whoa.
A double kill. Now the battle versus Niels. Gravity Well will get dodged away from. One more attack will do it. He's trying to hide. A stun from Karsa. Maple survives. It's a 2-for-1 overall advantage to Flash Wolves. Amazing on the chase. Smites in. Niels gets 1 kill. Maple gets a shield, but it's not enough. 2 more in the cleanup for Origin.
that will be in it.
And Karsa was even revealed on wards going back into his base, realizing there was no chance at all for the steal in the first place. So no contest is what's said here by the Flash Wolves. Easy
Place, but now we don't have time for that. The fight was so long. Time for the next one.
And we're gonna look for the steal, and yes, it's an early smite. Actually, a non-smite from Karsa. Now a knockup by Amazing. Blue team does get Dragon number 2. And now Flash will forced to run a great stun on a Stake. Another one on a Maple as well. He goes in, but the ult hits basically nothing. Nothing gets done. Maple survives, though. The first kill comes through to Peke, but Niels wreaking havoc in the back line. Double lifesteal, taking up a lot. Stuns don't mean enough, and the kills keep coming through. This could be a whitewash in the favor of Origin. A double for Soaz. Flash Wolves lose 3.
Flash Wolves, once NL drops, they're just running out of damage. Karsa's cornered in right now. Sword Art saying, see you later, I'm just gonna go to base, and you can just see Origin, all they have to do is commit to kill one of the carries, and Flash Wolves, they just run out of damage.
Yeah, Origin really taking over in these team fights. Also, what is NL doing with these Super Mega Death Rockets? Using them at the start of fights when the burst just isn't there. And Origin has really, really long death timers. They might end the game.
They've got a Baron buff, they've got a full health AD carry, and they've got about 30 seconds to work with. They're going for the 2-0 right now. Nexus turret number 1 is in their eyes. Sword Art does not deal any damage. There is no hope anymore for the Flash Wolves. So in front of the home crowd, Origin start their quarterfinals 2-0. Equal to Soaz. We'll see if that trend continues. You guys know what time it is. Vote for who you think's going to win this one. Hashtag OG win for the red side. Hashtag FW win for the Flash Wolves. Look at the kind of plays made here, though. Flash Wolves dedicate all the members of the top lane to knock a turret down, whereas Origin had went for the mid lane gank, and now Soaz not in a good spot. He's only level 3. The knockups come through. He has flash. He'll use it if he needs to. Gets the heal enough and pulls into the turret. Oh! The flash auto gets his first blood, and now Sword Art flashes to the brush to trade one back. Bottom turret did go down, so that will be a trade of structures.
I forgot about a lot of things. Forgot about the heal, forgot about the apprehend, forgot about the turret.
See if Flash Wolves forgot about Drake.
No one forgets about Dre. Eminem has made sure that's never going to be the case. Snake, though, forgot about Mithy, and this couldn't be any worse for the Flash Wolves. Origin get the second kill.
Now Soaz without flash has to be able to defend himself as well. That's a 4-man dive, teleport as well.
Oh my gosh, here comes the team. Soaz, easy knockup, Sword Art pulls aggro.
Where's Tom, though?
He's gonna keep
Want
it up,
this?
and now there's the pullback. Mithy saves it for now, Snake on the backside. Soaz pushed pretty far, apprehends in, and here comes Gragas. Soaz still losing health, does not get the heal, and Karsa gets the kill. Now Mithy has to pop the shield, but exactly how far away can he really get? Couple more, I don't
See the difference in this Darius Star matchup. 2 stakes stuck on the welfare build here. Scattering his mineral correction, 2 rubies, couple Dorans, but
how the map is played out. You've got a lot of long, wide open lanes. There's nowhere to run to if you get caught out. So as if he was somehow flanked, just wouldn't have anywhere to go. But of course, amazing. We'll have to bring in a stake. Oh, misses the flash, but will still land the explosive cask into a perfect decimate into the dunk, into amazing getting the kill.
why stake, right?
That was kind of what Origin has been making mistakes doing for most of this world.
Yeah. Lands the damage. Neil's got to be careful. The flash ulti and Mithy's consume is down right now. Sword Art will land the stun into Mithy. The binding hits Niels. There's the Q. There's the kill. Mithy tried to flash consume, couldn't get it in time, and now Mithy has got nowhere to go. Eat some Morgana, but to kill him in time before he digests.
And this is exactly what you were talking about, Chad. This is something Origin.
If you're going down at least 2 dragons, this is eerily similar to game 1, where even though Flash Wolves could come back with a few nice plays later, the dragon counter wave of minions, that's 1/3 of Origin's gold income as long as that was frozen. And Origin actually specializes in farming all 3 waves towards the mid game, so it's actually a great move by Flash Wolves.
Look at Snake.
Not to mention the frozen mallet. He has it right now.
2 Qs so far.
Soaz, he's gonna have to flash to get away.
That one lands. Hyper's on again. Has the movement speed. There's the pull in. Soaz will enrage. Doesn't land the Q though. Flash. Wolves stake nearly gets him.
Perfect window for Flash Wolves to actually secure the dragon, even if Origin decided to counter.
NL.
Oh,
Good
he's got him.
He's dead.
He's dead.
He's dead. There we go. NL gets the headshots, gets the
Play.
2 seconds left on Oriana. She does have teleport. Soaz gets pulled back, and actually a flash by Mithy. Very afraid of that fight in the first place. Maple still buying some time. Eats a chomper though. This could be a bit of a risk. Oh my god! Niels nearly goes down, and a Mega Gnar from Stake kills off Soaz.
There's no teleport from Expected to get behind the team, so that was just
So effectively kite both of those guys when
walk
they come
away.
in. This is surprising though, the 3rd dragon is going over so
Oh no! It did it! Oh, amazing!
pushing in the mid lane right now. They're not committing on the top lane siege until that wave is hitting at the bottom.
Peke's got nowhere to go. He does have flash, gets into the belly. Mithy's trying to run him out, but here comes Mega Gnar. Pulls 3 of them back in, and they've already killed off the catfish. There's a second one as well.
Yep, right as Soaz was sucked away to the bottom lane. So really smart knowledge of wave control by the Flash Wolves. Origin knew exactly what was up as well, but they just could not execute the defense. Now, they're gonna desperately try and stop this Baron.
Here's the teleport in from Soaz. Peke.
Oh, Stake is super low.
Snake's dead.
And he's dead. Oh my god. And now Karsa's got to be careful. Baron naturally plenty of damage. Niels maybe won't take this for himself. He goes in with Soaz. They got to be careful what they go for. Oh my god. NL getting more headshots than Scream, killing everybody.
Now they push into the base.
And amidst a storm of chaos, the Victor pushing into the mid lane. They're going to knock an inhibitor down at the very least and walk away.
But they forced that play with...
Look at this fight. Oh, whoa. 2 crits.
Oh, that's deep.
Gets a little bit over aggressive, but it should be fine as they teleport in with the Mega Gnar.
Not a chance at all. Inhibitor goes down. That's inhib number 2. Mithy forced to flash away the dark binding into the gravity well. They're going to retake the middle inhibitor. Flash Wolves are so incredibly far ahead.
I just really love watching this style. Somebody take the inhibitor, yeah, just systematic destruction with no...
We're going to have Maple soloing the dragon down towards the bottom of the map. There's the kill credit right there. Easy pickings for him. There's just too much control for the blue team. And at the same time, they're now starting up on Baron Nash. A Rek'Sai comes across the map. Soaz will have to summon her TP to join, but he TP's out towards the back.
Phase 2 is you actually set up the split push angle for the Baron. Just skipping that though, they're actually making this to somewhat of a 50-50.
They kill the Baron so fast.
And they've got it already. Even though Snake is back to Mininar, he just jumps over the wall. All is well. No contact.
And Origin will need to start hitting them with an Abyssal Voyage, potentially even at this point in the game, if they're this high in the lanes. That's what we can't do, because here's Karsa.
Look how aggressive they are. Amazing, just takes far too much damage. The bruiser pain train of Stake and Karsa.
And that's about the worst thing that can have happen. You already have 2 waves of super minions, so your only way here is to force a fight on the 3rd inhibitor. Now it's 4v5 and the main initiation is out. Flash Wolf's gonna push strong.
Easy turret kill, and now on to the 3rd and final inhibitor. Flash Wolves backs against the wall, a big shockwave, but NL stays alive, gets away from the rocket. It didn't come out in time from Niels. That wasn't a call that came out. And Flash Wolves stay in the base. NL back to full health already.
Yeah, now Shockwave's down as well, plus a Baron-empowered super minion wave pushing in. This should be the final push.
And it's so frustrating to lose the game this way, because you're not even entering a fight. Your base is just melting around you, and there's nothing you can do to stop it.
And here comes the final pushes. Turret still losing health. Shockwave down for another 30 seconds. Waves getting bigger and bigger. They're crashing against the shores of Origin's base. The Nexus now open. Amazing respawns. The fight to win the game. And again, it's no kills. It's just Flash Wolves.
In the game thanks to the passive, but it's like, you're just gonna die.
Well, we'll see what happens then. And if you think he's going to survive and make the team fights work anyway, then you can say Flash will win this one by tweeting #FWWin. But if Origin will close out. Stakes already low, though. He has a guaranteed stun as Aurelia here. Maple doesn't care about how much damage he's taking in the trade. He's trying to make Expecte walk up to him.
He was successful.
And there's a flash play into exhaust. Karsa.
Dead. Flash
Knockup. Pekka turns it into egg. Maple survives it. Easy first blood, and it goes to Maple.
Total choice.
To normal pretty quickly. The top laners are only, 6 CS behind the AD carry. Now a flash play on towards Peke. Oh my god, he's immediately an egg. And once again, kill goes to NL this time.
Spread the love.
Was put in the top lane by Origin. That Flash Wolves were able to bring Karsa and NL over to the Dragon.
You can see a cross map here. Push mid into rotation on top and dive on Stake. Could be a play that Origin's looking for.
It was the best time of League of Legends for Krepo. He's had this huge smile on his face this whole time.
Stuns land, so there's no damage follow-up. Sorta overextends, and he's gonna go down to Niels. Jinx is happy about that one. Soaz also buying some time with the Summoner Teleport. NL in a bad way, taking more damage. The flash knock at the rocket hits, and Peke from downtown gets the kill. But the fight isn't done yet. Flash Wolves waiting around the wing.
Oh,
the CC chain.
But Karsa wants it. Black Shield is used on Peke. 3, 2, 1. He's stunnable. Niels goes down because the Black Shield went somewhere else. Maple forced a flash to run. More kills coming through. Stake is here for the cleanup. At least a little bit, but Karsa will be another casualty. And it's 4-2 for Origin.
Already, but they're just not in position to contest this one. And they're kind of losing out on this mid-game power spike. I think Origin's well on the way to outscaling.
Yeah, look at the zone control. Side step to follow up. He can turn on these fights, but looks that's not gonna happen.
Look at all this damage. A
Pekka's not here.
play. Soaz pulls the Black Shield, and this team is ready to go to war. A knockup on Amithi. Stake is in range. Now, how much damage can he deal? Niels off on the side, but here comes Maple. Morgana's already dead. The flash engaged. Stake has 2. He's on the chase. Slows down Soaz. Getting hit up by Niels, but doesn't have enough damage yet as a 2-item Jinx.
Yeah, I mean, the incredibly greedy build of Mithi is
teleporting. It's like, you know what? You guys are losing. I'm not going to join this fight.
Well, damage. Now Karsa is the one who's greedy. Niels gets one back, so it could really take games over.
Why not?
I mean, Niels going on Soaz going on Sword out here. He should be able to get popped here.
Auto attack doesn't even need to ult it. Gets the kill picked up. Soaz tanky enough. Niels does not get knocked up. A great cocoon by Amazing buys a lot of time, and Origin are not done. Karsa goes down. Kill lead for Origin.
Going from challenged only like unproven player, and he just doesn't care. Nothing phases the guy. They build an entire composition around him, and look at the damage he's doing right now to Stake.
They get the root on Stake. He can't stun anybody. There's a shutdown. More kills coming through. Minty flashes away from Maple, and Victor just isn't doing any damage here.
Lanes, so the exact same story that we were telling about the Flash Wolves now holds true for Origin, and look at that grit.
Puts the rocket in. Oh no! No one blocks it out, and NL is gone. Heal the birds down.
Signature and Nivea push. Ulti on the left side, wall on the right side, 45.
This Baron goes down so fast. They need a way to stop the steal attempt, though.
Chompa's on one side. Karsa can still get in.
Yeah, this is buying a little bit of time. He can go in for steal.
Doesn't quite land it. A good lantern out, but a clutch smite from Amazing. Another stun lands. Zap goes.
A lot of the issues with this Jinx pick versus Caitlyn got solved. You know, Caitlyn trades first, doesn't matter because Jinx is sped up and the auto attacks trade evenly.
Uh-oh, Karsa taking the wrong tunnel, gets off of the wrong exit. There's the last grid to take him out. And 3, the siege still happening. There goes the second inhibitor turret.
And Flash Wolves cannot repel this push, especially
Do that.
Baron times out, but look at that. You can't go from the front, and Anivia wall blocks off half the passage. Stake goes in, Sword Art low on health, and here comes the fight. Karsa killed off already. Sword Art should be next. Black Shield was down. They buy a bit of time. Another couple of kills come through as Stake has nowhere to go. A few more shots will do it. Oh. Boom! The kills come in, and this could be the semifinals for Origin. There's only one man left alive. This will surely be the base, and Europe has a semifinalist in the World Championship as Origin win 3-1.
minutes and 32 seconds in, and that one failed quick. But honestly, Origin, their most controlled and strong game yet. They systematically wore down the Flash Wolves as the series progressed, using the Jinx Lulu against Flash Wolves expertly. And honestly, Peke, 3 Anivia games of all champions to give them their 3 wins here in the quarterfinal.
A fantastic champion.
Yep. They talk with mechanics, it's running out enough abilities, lasting in a turret. I mean, a beautiful game. Peke proving he still has it. The Season 1 world champion coming back to the world stage here many times, now on his own team.
He is performing a lot better than he was at the end of summer. Spec always comes out and says, well, I know they talk about me like this, I don't care, but there was grounds for critics, but he definitely improved a lot. But Origin's still showing some weaknesses in their gameplay, but at the same time, looking at the road they